Okay, I'm back. So let's make sure to take care of our physical bodies. I'm working on that, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm as healthy as possible, that I am taking the vitamins that I'm supposed to take, taking any medication I'm supposed to take, drinking water, trying to live a healthy lifestyle. That is part of wellness. It's a foundational part of wellness. You can't really have complete wellness without the physical part being addressed. Also, our spiritual wellness, staying grounded, knowing where our help comes from, knowing that there is one that is in control when there seems to be nothing but tumult all around the world. Not seems to be, there is still God in control. Also, for the spiritual part, I have been journaling a little bit, and how that looks for me is not necessarily a narrative of this is what I did today. And what I found in practicing with patients is that journaling can be overwhelming for people. They feel like they are not doing it right. They're also afraid someone might read it one day. I tend to do mine in bullets because it just works for me that way. And I just carry my notebook around and buy one of those, little notebooks that are kind of cute at the drugstore. And it says live, dream, hope on the front. And every day I try to jot something down in there. I haven't really gotten to the point that I'm writing down feelings or thoughts, but I want to get to that point that I'm able to do that. It's just not, I'd rather do a video, verbal vlog than a writing blog. But there's something about a connection from the feelings and thoughts to paper. Parts of our brains are activated in a different way, and it's another way to get catharsis, just to get it out. And of course, we want to make sure our relationships are strong and that we are practicing kindness when possible, not Pollyanna, not being used. We all know on here when we're supposed to be being kind and when we're not. And when we need to just go, I'm going to just pass on that, right now. Be led by the Spirit, what we're supposed to do in this season. We're just a part of this remnant. We're just a part of this huge mosaic that God is building, and albeit a small part, and it's an important part. If we're not there, then that little space will be missing. It's almost like a jigsaw puzzle. When God puts this all together, if our puzzle piece isn't there as part of the remnant, it will be missed. That's how important we are. That piece will be missed. That would be us. It doesn't matter if it's 1 or 101. It's not about the number for me. For me, it's about knowing that I'm reaching the right people. And I just pray always, God, please send me the right people to talk to and keep them encouraged and just to share. I will say that as we move forward, please be aware that there are times when we're moving to another realm. Okay, we're transitioning to another level. It is a very, very scary time. And there's this perception that we're not supposed to be afraid. I don't know where it came from, but I am afraid right now for several reasons. I don't let the fear consume me, but it's a fear of what is going to happen. And the vulnerability that I feel I haven't felt in a very long time, if ever in my life. The vulnerability of, I really don't know if I go to the store, am I going to wind up on the news for something that happened? Or, it's just such a vulnerable time in many, many ways. And it feels strange. It feels very strange. So know that as we move to the next level, it's almost like, for those of us who are listening who've had children, is that transition time is the strangest time. It's when things get wild. It's when it's the end. You're getting ready to start pushing now. All the dilation has happened, and now you're getting ready to push. Well, they call that transition, and there's a reason for that, because the gap between life and not living is getting ready to be passed through, in a physical realm as well as a spiritual realm. So we're in a transition, and we're not in control of said transition. We have a role in the transition, but we have to stay spiritually connected to know when to turn left, when to turn right. And we don't want to do the wrong thing. So with our fears, keep our fears close to God. Keep your fears laid out before Him. Put your hands up and say, I trust you. Because that is the time that He really is going to move in, continue to move with us, and say, my goodness, look at them trusting me. It's almost like when we try to get our kids or our niece or nephew, for those who don't have kids, to swim. And we're in the water and we're going, jump, jump. And they're looking around going, you got to be kidding. You know, there's those kids. I have one of my sons who would jump at the first time you said it, looking at my face. Didn't even look around. Couple of the older ones, not so much. They're like, yeah, no, this is dangerous. You know, what's going to happen? I will catch you. I will catch you. Trust and believe. And that's where we are now. That's exactly where we are now. So go ahead. Stay focused. Keep looking forward. Jump when He says jump. Know that He's got you. Do those things that we've been doing. Keep safe in this COVID situation world. No, it is transition. It's rocky now. This is when they break down the bed. That's where we are now. And they're like, okay, or if you had a C-section, they're rolling you, let's go. It's time to go. Getting ready to have a new life in the world. Well, it's getting ready to be a new, complete way that we as people are going to be perceived. That's all the old way, I believe, is getting ready to pass away. That is not going to happen. And I don't know. I am not God. I can't say that I know. I'm sorry that I took it off the flowers. I had to get a little bug in my hair. I do not know. I am not God. I would never, ever try to say that I am. But this I do know, that God's people are not going to continue to be sacrificed, attacked, spit on, hate on, treated less than, without repercussion, without reckoning anymore. I could say that with all diligence in my soul. Hold on. Hold together. Know that this circle, I don't care if it's one, what did He say? Where one or two gather together, two or three gather together, there I am in the midst. I need to get my scriptures. It's two or three. Gather together. I am in the midst. Well, you know what? In this virtual world, I'm pretty sure that God doesn't need us to be in the same room for us to gather together. Know that we are here with each other. All of you listening, be blessed. I love you. I am rooting for all of our branches on all of our trees that are planted firmly by the water. Ever standing. Might bend a little bit, but we're not going to break. Just remember, trust Him. Be vulnerable to Him. It's okay. He won't let us down. Love you guys. Bye-bye.